Good morning, thanks for joining us for Local 3 News. I'm Rebecca Bartelme. It's Aspires Medical Monday, and with it being National Grilling Month, we have Anna Moy, a registered dietitian, joining us with some tips. So to start off, why is it important to make sure your food is fully prepared?
If you don't cook your food right, you are at a high risk of getting a foodborne illness. The main ones that you'll see in grilling and in meat is with chicken, salmonella. And in beef is E. coli, and I'm sure you've heard of some recalls especially with both of those, some food recalls because they can cause some nasty GI things that you don't want to have.
How is cooking on a grill different than cooking on a stovetop or an oven?
Yeah, so grilling is on direct heat. So what that means is that the food is pretty much right on either the coals or the flame, of course on a grill, but the heat is directly touching it. Versus, in the oven or on a stovetop, you got a pan there, you've got in an oven, you've got the heat circulating versus just being right there and searing it and getting it cooked that way. So of course you're going to get better browning, caramelization. Most of the time, you're using less oil. So it's more of that just direct heat. You do have less temperature control, so that is something to definitely keep in mind.
What other foods should people be cautious of preparing?
So the other big things are, what you might serve with those grilled options, which is obvious, a lot of, either salads or fruits or prepared salads, pasta salad, potato salad, all those things. And the big thing there is, keep the cold stuff cold, keep the hot stuff hot, and don't cross-contaminate. Especially, say you're preparing your meat to put on the grill, but then, you're going to chop some tomatoes or something to go with the burger. Make sure that you have your sink full of soapy water. Just plop everything that has touched that raw meat, plop it in there right away, wash your hands right away so that there's no risk of cross-contamination with cutting boards and knives or your hands. So just being very careful on that part. And then also, if you are eating outside, which hopefully you are these days, and if it's going to be an extended period of time for a picnic or a barbecue, even having a cooler to put in those cold salads so that that they are staying cold when it's hot out.
Thank you, Anna. Now for a check on your forecast with meteorologist Tom Kippen.
And thanks a lot. As we look at today's weather forecast, we're looking at sunshine once again for today and warm conditions. We're looking at a good number of UP spots jumping into the 80s. Depending on your wind direction, it may be locally cooler near some shorelines of the Great Lakes. As we look at weather anytime, if you're on the go for this Monday, head to our WJMN Local 3 app. Also online at upmatters.com. We're on Facebook as well, WJMN TV. And while you're on Facebook, search and check out our 906 Weather Watchers page.